I have Spot here. I'm going to show you Spot's training. So I have a place, a dog bed with a bolstered edge. I'm going to put it down here. Spot knows when he sees a place that we're going to do some training, and Spot knows he is always rewarded for getting on his place the first time. Good boy, Spot, place. Spot has been taught to lie down by me taking one finger, pointing at his nose, and then pointing at the ground in front of him and asking him to lie down. If I want Spot to sit from that position, I'm going to cup my hand and draw straight up from his nose. Spot knows hand signals and voice commands. I'll demonstrate again. Point at his nose, point at the ground to ask Spot to lie down. Cup your hand and draw straight up to ask Spot to sit. Good boy, Spot. Spot has been taught to come to me when he sees a closed fist. That's how I convey to Spot that I want him to come where I'm at. Spot knows when he sees a closed fist, his job is to come over, put his nose on my fist, and then sit afterwards. Sitting is the canine equivalent of please. I don't have to ask him for that portion of the behavior. He just knows it's required. I'm going to reward him for returning to his place like a very good boy, and then I'll demonstrate the touch it again. Here's the fist. Here is the puppy. Polite nose bump, and the polite sit afterwards without me asking him to do so. Good boy, Spot. Spot has been sleeping in a wire kennel at night. If I want him in this wire kennel, I'm going to open up the door. I'm going to pat the bedding. Spot, pop, pop, pop. Can you get in this kennel? I'm going to reward him when he is all the way inside and shut the door. Good boy, Spot. Free puppy. Spot has always ridden in a plastic kennel in the car. Principle is the same. Spot, can you get in this kennel? I'm going to open up the door. Pop, pop, pop. Pat the bedding. Reward him when he's all the way inside and shut the door. Good boy, free puppy. Spot knows to sit during certain circumstances without me asking him to do so, and those include when he sees his collar, an easy walk harness, a leash, a dog bowl, or wants attention. I'm going to demonstrate that by showing Spot an easy walk harness and wait for him to come over and do the appropriate behavior. Very nice, Spot. Once he comes over and sits politely without me asking him to do so, I can slip the harness over his head. The rule is when I have a collar, a leash, or a harness, Spot has to sit close enough to me that I don't move my feet. Because if I have to take one step towards him today, tomorrow I'm going to be taking 2 steps, and by the end of the week I'm going to be chasing a puppy named Spot around the house. So if he doesn't sit close enough to you, you can make a little kissy noise. That reminds Spot to move closer. You also want to remember to work with Spot in a small area with less distractions in the beginning. But that young man was perfect. And the last thing that Spot knows when he sees a dog bowl, if he wants the contents of that bowl, there's a behavior he must provide. I'm going to show Spot the bowl. Wait for him to sit politely without me asking him to do so. And then I can reward Spot with the contents of the bowl. There he is, your very gentle boy, Spot.